Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 of my WINX CLUB Civilian Redesign Series. My name is Melissa and I'm a character designer, concept artist, and 2D animator. In the previous video, I did Bloom. In this video, I will be redesigning our Fairy of Nature. I also feel like she's one of the most underestimated fairies, since a lot of people see her as having the weakest powers of the wings, but she will always be my favorite regardless. So for her design today, I'll be combining elements from both the reboot and the original designs into my own fun civilian redesign. I just want to say that her original design is already iconic, and I honestly feel like I shouldn't even be messing with it, but this is all just for fun and a way for me to improve my character design skills. So let's get started. And just like in the previous video, I made a Pinterest board for Bloom. This time I did the same for Flora, and here are the references I collected. For the first design, I took inspiration from some of the early reboot concept art ideas, which I absolutely loved. As for her shoes, I used these ballet inspired ones, and it reminded me of her reboot fairy transformation scene where she swings on a vine like a gymnast. For her hair, I really liked the braids from the first reboot concept, so I added those in. I also wanted to point out that they gave her a crown even though she is not the princess of her kingdom. I don't know if they were trying to make them all princesses or have Flora replace Aisha or Lila, but who knows. I also tried to keep some color elements from the original design. And before anyone says anything, don't worry, I'm not whitewashing Flora. Like, what is this?
Brother, ugh.
Like, one of the primary reasons she is my favorite is because she is the one that looks more Latina out of the wings. And as a Latina myself, that made me relate to her a lot growing up. And that's the reason why Stella didn't end up being my favorite at first. For the second design, I started with this tab and replaced the ribbon with a flower, then added some pearls just for extra details. As for her hair, I took inspiration from this hairstyle because it felt very Flora coated and I knew I had to use it. For the bottom, I went with the long skirt this time. I didn't make it super long though because I personally don't like long skirts. I always feel like I'm going to trip in them. For her shoes, I found this reference, and they felt really fitting for that hippie vibe I was going for this design. For extra details, I added this headband in her hair, since I feel that it fits the style that she currently has. For colors, I inverted them from the previous version, then used the tone curve and experimented until it fit. For this third design, I started by adding a beret hat reference since I've always felt Flora has a French-like feel to her, and I've always imagined her wearing one. I even drew her wearing one back in 2021. For this outfit design, I found this look and thought to start with shorts. For the top, I like this one with the ribbon in the middle, but I wasn't liking the shorts with it, so I came across this super cute mini skirt with both on the sides and mixed both pieces into a dress. And it ended up looking like a French outfit style I was imagining in the first place. For the shoes, I went with these high heel boots with fur and a bow, but it later made me realize that they have an uncanny resemblance to the ones she uses in her reboot fairy form. For the colors, I always try to experiment with something different from the previous versions, so I went with warmer cream tones and darkened her hair, adding some highlights in the back. Once I'm done with the three designs, I highlight in red what I like and don't like about them, such as hairstyles, outfit, and colors, to see what fits well together. For these final designs here, I combine aspects from designs B and C, such as the front bangs and the color highlights from design C, and made her hair longer. For the top, I still liked what I did for design A, but instead of a ribbon, I added a flower with pearl details and accessories, and I made the dress longer as well. As for her shoes, I like both A and B, so I combined them into a chunkier high heels with the same ribbons on the sides. And I still kept the bracelet and stockings from design A. As you can see, I was having a hard time with the colors since it's the final step, but I ended up using the colors from design A and C since they are the closest to her original and reboot colors. And here's the final character sheet for Flora's redesign. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you liked my final designs. For today's question, if you were a fairy, what power would you give yourself? For me, it would be the ability to manipulate anything in a story or drawing and bring it to life. Kinda like Selena's powers. If you'd like to see more of this series, feel free to subscribe and like and share the video so more people can find it. Alright, bye.